Greetings pressure washing fans, this is a mini review of the Husqvarna PW125. I've just bought this and it had really good reviews online, and I'm going to make my own little review because frankly I think it's close to rubbish. So I've come from a Karcher which I stupidly sold because I thought I was going to move to Spain and then I didn't. So I've just bought this online, and what I really wanted was one with a hose reel just to make life easy. What really winds me up is the whole faff. You know, you get to the end of the job and the hose and the power cord and the actual water line are all wrapped around each other, and you're there with wet hands, cold, pissing around. Yeah, so I thought, great, I'll get a hose reel. So what I found out now that I've unboxed it, number one, there is no stowage for the cable. You just have to roll it by hand. Rubbish. Why isn't there another one down there? And that is actually part of this handle system. Oh, brilliant, there you go, it's already coming apart. Awesome, yeah, one use, loving that. And while I mess around with that, so yeah, that is your cable hook, and it's part of that. So you could turn the handle or it would turn like that and it'll just dump the cable on the ground anyway. Rubbish. And then as for this, there was no instructions on this, so I've had to get in touch with Husqvarna customer services, and it's not like one of the ones on the upper grade models where it's actually got a gland and a swivel inside so that it stays permanently connected. No, you're expected to unravel this and connect it to the thing every time. And as you'll notice, it doesn't really want to sit in nicely. No matter how well you try and tuck it in and then pull it out, it'll pull out kind of all right now, and then it just binds up. It hasn't got any guides or runners to stop it doing that. The higher grade models have got a bar on the front to help it feed in properly. This is frankly rubbish and absolutely no less faff than just the old Karcher system, which didn't have any hose storage and you just wrapped it around. I have to say, yeah, your bits and pieces, that's all fine. The onboard storage, yeah, great, and all of that, and I've used it and the pressure's really good. I've just jet washed it on that patio and I'm happy with the pressure out of it, and it's not too noisy and it's lightweight and it's got decent wheels. Yeah, fine. But you basically have to take it apart and put it together again every time you want to use it. And as I say, I bought it to make my life easy, and it's not. So I'm going to try and return it. Probably can't now that I've used it. And I thought, you know what, if this review saves someone else from wasting 100 quid. Oh, and one more little thing, that juts right out. So as I was messing with this and I pulled it over, that is going to end up snapping off. As it was, it went straight in the dirt and then blocked itself, and I had to unplug it and unclean it before I even used the thing. So if I sound unimpressed, it's because I am. You know, it's pretty much the bottom of the range model. Maybe I was hoping for too much, but yeah, as I say, not especially impressed. So I wouldn't bother, and I wish I hadn't. And if I can return it, I will, and pay more for one of the higher grade models with a proper reel and proper cable storage. Or I believe there's a still seen another video on YouTube which has actually got built-in cable storage. So if you pressure wash a lot like I do, I just want something that stays fully assembled and is not a faff to tidy the cables up again afterwards. If you're just after a basic unit, fair enough, but it is a faff. You're welcome.